Heaven had never seen anything like this before. A rebellion had begun. Lucifer, the angel who once stood beside God in his glory, had turned against his creator. Pride had filled his heart. He no longer wanted to serve God. He wanted to take God's place, and he was not alone. Other angels followed him, and soon war broke out in heaven. Revelation 12:7-8 tells us, Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels and prevailed not. Try to imagine that moment. Michael and the faithful angels of God stood against the dragon and his army of rebels. Heaven became the scene of a battle unlike anything creation had ever witnessed. But Satan could not win. He was not strong enough. He was not powerful enough. And after his defeat, there was no longer a place for him in heaven. Jesus described his fall in Luke 10:18. I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. In a single moment, the honored angel became the fallen enemy. The worshiper became the rebel. The servant became the adversary. The one who tried to rise above God was cast down from heaven. But his rebellion was far from over. Satan knew he could never defeat God. So he turned his anger towards something God deeply loved, humanity. In the Garden of Eden, Satan appeared to Eve in the form of a serpent, but he did not begin by openly calling God a liar. He started with a simple question. Yea, hath God said? Genesis 3:1. It may have sounded harmless, but that question planted a dangerous seed of doubt. Did God really say that? Could God be hiding something? Was God truly good? Doubt soon became a twisted version of the truth. Then that lie led to disobedience. Satan told Eve that eating the forbidden fruit would open her eyes. He promised that she and Adam would become like God, but the promise was a trap. Their eyes were opened, but not to glory. They were open to guilt. They were open to fear, and they were open to shame. Adam and Eve tried to hide from the God who had created them and loved them. Sin had entered the world. Death followed close behind. And for a moment, Satan may have believed he had destroyed God's plan for humanity, but he was wrong. Even as God announced the consequences of humanity's sin, he also gave them hope. Speaking to the serpent, God declared, And I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed. It shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel. Genesis 3:15. This was more than a warning to the serpent. It was a promise. One day, a descendant of the woman would come. The serpent would wound him, but this promised deliverer would crush the serpent's head. Satan had won a battle in Eden, but God was already revealing how the war would end. A savior was coming, and he would destroy the power of sin, death, and the devil. But who was this promised seed? How could one man defeat the enemy who had deceived the entire human race? And what would it cost him to save humanity? Find out in episode 3.